What does that even say? A man, Will Catcham, has recorded the biggest ever mackerel haul in history. Missing. Lost shark. I mean, they put effort into it, and they were pretty good. So I've had that as a snack. I also had a massive salad with loads of aubergine. Or eggplant. Which was good. So yeah, I've eaten well today. And I bought a cake, which I'm going to have later. With a cup of... I would have a cup of tea, but it's so hot today. I saw on Facebook it's going to be 35 degrees on Tuesday, which is not fun if the air conditioner's broken. Because the other reason for my mission of going out into the wilderness, despite playing Pokémon Go, obviously, was... Do you remember that tube for my air conditioner? This is a kind of boring story, but I don't care. The big tube that comes out of my air conditioner. Well, that disappeared from my house. I don't know if I've had a really specific robbery where someone wanted my air conditioning tube, or I somehow lost it, but that thing is freaking huge, so how would I misplace that? I don't know. So I had to go back and buy one. Look at this. Look at this beast that I had to drag home. I mean, it looks kind of small now, but then watch this. That is so satisfying. Look how long it is now. Whoa. So this is my main source of enjoyment for the rest of the day. I think it's quite easy to compress. Wow. Oh, this is weirdly satisfying. I don't know why. So I bought this, very excited for some air conditioning, but then apparently there's something that's meant to go on this end as well, so I still can't sleep with my air conditioner, so I'm going to be a melting lump tonight in my bed. I'll just be like... Sorry, that noise did not agree with my lungs. So I bought that. Yeah, it's very exciting. I could play it like an instrument. Air conditioning, please come to me. I'm really hot at night. Okay, I'm going to stop playing with this now. So, yeah, I got that. And also, I was playing Pokémon Go, but it kept breaking today. I was quite sad that it kept breaking today. Me and Dan went on a little Pokémon quest. We weren't filming this one for their gaming channel. It was just, we literally walked around the streets for like 10 minutes. But I got a few cool things. I got a Fearow, which was in the middle of the road, so I didn't want to run out into traffic, so I called it a Fear Road. You like that? I was quite happy with that. And I also got an Eevee, which I was very excited about. But yeah, it keeps breaking, so I'm glad we didn't film it on this day, because otherwise we wouldn't have really had a video. But yes, if you didn't see, we uploaded a Pokémon Go video to the gaming channel, where we actually went outside into the park and caught some Pokemon. I think this is covered in dust. Thanks, DIY shop, for not dusting. So if you haven't checked that out, you should go watch it, because that was a really fun video to film. I hope you liked it. I loved that vid, said Kelly. Thank you. It was great. Post another one. Yeah, we were thinking of making another one soon, because it was really fun to film as well. At first we were a bit like, how do we make the screen record and stuff? But then I figured, if you can see what's going on the iPhone screen, that's fine, and you can still tell everything that was happening. I couldn't find it. It's on Dan and Phil Games, if you haven't watched it. I got my first Pokemon, which was a Bulbasaur called Bob. Quite fond of Bob. Not a very good level, though. I feel like he might get replaced with one that's more powerful. Because this game is all about the most powerful Pokemon, as I've learned. I don't want to get like too good at it before the next video either, so I've restrained myself slightly. Dan's been going crazy on it though, because he's got his own account, so he was just out Pokemon training. Mrs. S said, "You're talking too loud. I think your headphones might be too sensitive." Oh, shades fall from the top of the screen. Yeah, just turn your volume down, eh? Turn your volume down. Or maybe you're worried about my voice. I don't know. So, we posted the Pokemon Go video. Also, not to be ignored, there was a very special episode of The Sims. Dill proposed to Tabitha! I was so excited by this. I'm so happy that it happened. It was ready. It was ready to happen. And we just thought, Dill's been away for a little while, let's come back with a bang and kick off the proposal. I don't think the next episode is wedding. I think they need some money for the wedding, because we've been splashing out quite a lot. So they need to save up and get back Dill in the science lab, and then we'll have some wedding action. I'm going to go to the premium messages now. How's Bob the Bulbasaur? He's doing well, trapped inside the broken server at the moment, so hopefully they won't accidentally delete him. And let's have a look at the top fans. Oliver Dunn is the top fan. You win a Bulbasaur called Bob. Live Love Jelena gets my Eevee. Kiera Dams gets a Squirtle. Danable Lester gets a Spearow. And Pan Blue Panther gets a Pidgey. They are all like, do you know when you adopt an animal, you don't actually get the animal. You're just kind of like caring for my Pokemon from afar. You're like their godparents. So congratulations to that. Ellie K said, do you remember Halloween Tatanoff? I do! Me and Dan dressed as Thor and Shrek for that one, which was quite a challenge to do a load of stuff on stage with a Thor uniform, Thor costume, and a hammer. Dan had it harder though because his Shrek one was so warm. There was so much padding in the Shrek stomach. I think he almost melted on stage on that one. So that was a fun Tatanoff. That was a memorable Tatanoff for sure. Cecile said, Combo Rat. Yes, we went to Baker Street. I've never been to Baker Street before. Or if I have like driven through it, I've not noticed I was on Baker Street. So it was cool to see the Sherlock Holmes Museum and catch some Pokemon on it. That's something I really like about this app is, even though it's a game and you're going around playing a game, it's actually locating places of interest nearby. Like, there's so many cool things near my house I didn't know were there. Because you can see all the Pokéstops, and they're quite far and wide, so if you just click on one, you'll be like, wow, I didn't know that monument was there, or, oh my gosh, there's a Japanese gardens nearby. It's really cool. So, if you live in somewhere with Pokéstops, I would have a look at what's around you. I feel bad for people in rural areas, because there's like one every 3 miles or something. So hopefully the game will update with some more Pokéstops for everyone. I feel like there's so many things this game could do. I really want to be able to battle my friends, and I really want to be able to... I don't know if trading would ruin it. Maybe if it was in-person trading, but not over the internet trading. But it'd be cool to actually battle each other. That would be great. As you can tell, I'm kind of obsessed with this app. Though I wish it was working now! Is it working yet? Come back. Ooh, no. There was a Psyduck nearby earlier, but I cannot catch it because the game's not working. Oh, Pokemon! I'm level 6, by the way, now, guys. So, I'll save some of that for the next video. What about Undertale? Undertale will return too, do not worry, we've not forgotten about Toto. Just getting back into the swing of Dan and Phil games. So happy to be making videos. Made an Amazingphil video as well, where you saw the fate of my houseplants. Oh no. I mean, it's partly my brother's fault, because he said he'd come and water them, but it's mainly my fault for not thinking about it until I was already on tour. So, yeah, that was an issue. Made a video about the houseplants, did a little America haul in it, so that's on Amazingphil as well if you haven't checked it out yet. So many videos in 1 week. What team are you on, says Zoe? I haven't chosen a team yet. You'll have to wait for the next video. So you can look forward to that. You can look forward to that. How do you feel about Dan's Pokemon outfit? Well, we were going to wear the outfits like walking around the park, but I felt so self-conscious with the Ash Ketchum hat because my jacket I was wearing looked very Pokemon trainery, and it was such a busy day, and I was just drawing loads of attention to myself filming with this Pokemon hat on. I decided to take it off. Meanwhile, Dan just kept on his bedazzled cap, so good for him for having that confidence. So that was funny. But he has gone crazy with this cosplay, if you saw his tweet. I'm quite excited to see when it all comes together, because it looks pretty much exactly like the character. I think I'm just going to stick with my blue and red bomber jacket, though. You broke the app, said Jordan. Oh, no! Did I break the app, or did you guys break the app? I think you guys broke the app. Oh, come back. We're back. We're back. We did, said Halter on Fire. Oh no, I hope it comes back to life again. Hi, Phil. I'm back to premium messages again. Hi, Izzy. I started to say, did the screaming crowd scare you? No, not at all. It was so nice to hear that everyone was so excited for the show. It wasn't really too much screaming. It was more like, yay! Tatanoff's happening! So that was actually really nice, where just before we came on stage, we could usually hear everyone singing, because we've got the playlist, so that was really cool as well, just that so many people were all singing the same song at the same time, because of us. So that was nice. Softest Dancer, can you recommend some soundtracks? That's a good question. I'd say the Final Fantasy games have got great soundtracks, if you want to listen to those. What else? Inception, if you want to feel like epic. That's the only word I can think of, Inception. Or Interstellar has a really sad soundtrack, which is also really intense. So if you're feeling quite sad and intense, like you've got to tidy your room and it's a complete mess, just cascade your mind to another universe with the Interstellar soundtrack. Katie Orbit said, you really suited that light-up fedora. Really? Do you think I suited the light-up fedora? That was an interesting gift from Dan. Apparently he got it from Vegas. I don't know why he kept it secret all that time. But that was genuine surprise when I received it in the video. I don't think I'll be wearing it every day, but maybe for special occasions, eh? Could just crack out the fedora. That was cute on you, said McKenna. Oh, thanks, McKenna. Hello, Philly. Hello, Arg. I'm trying to actively read the chat. I live in Vegas, said Brisa Angeles. Well, you could just go buy one of those fedoras for every day of the week. This is my first YouNow stream, said American Girl 45 something something. I'm sorry, I missed your numbers. You know who you are. Welcome. Welcome to the show, Levine19. How did you like Pokémon Go? I'd say at the moment it's a strong 8 out of 10 for me, but I think they can improve on it a lot of things, especially the server. I just don't think they anticipated the entire world would be playing it. Apparently it's like the most downloaded app of all time or something like that. It's crazy. Have we got any other questions? Good to meet you in Columbus and Chicago. You too, Haley. I can see us doing some kind of pose in the picture. Art by Laurie said, are the 4 magnets on your fridge? No, our fridge isn't magnetic. What a terrible idea for a fridge. Who wouldn't make magnetic fridges? So we have a filing cabinet in the office, so I've been magnetizing that. So there's quite a lot of magnets. Also on the microwave, I'm scared that I was going to create some kind of radiation issues if I keep covering it in magnets. Don't really trust microwaves. Why don't you trust microwaves? Oh, my housemate at uni used to just put random things in the microwave, like light bulbs and CDs, which he thought was a fun experiment. I think he was inspired by a YouTube channel. Oh, what was it called? Is it a good idea to microwave this? Which I used to watch quite a lot with him as well, but then he wanted to do it himself. So he used to put actual light bulbs in our university microwave, which, never try this, was quite cool because they glow loads of different colours before they exploded, but then it basically rendered the microwave useless because it broke it and caused a fire. So that was a bad idea and probably gave him radiation poisoning. I watched from so far back that I couldn't be smashed when the microwave exploded. CDs as well, they created like little lightning patterns. Why am I talking about this? Oh yeah, so because I saw how much they affected random pieces of metal, I kind of feel wary about microwaves and covering them with magnets. So there's only a few select microwave magnets. Microwave magnets is quite a hard sentence to say. Oh my god, it works on mobile now, yes! I'm back on people's mobiles. I wonder if anyone's watching me on the toilet. I'm watching you back. No, it was creepy. Sorry, that was creepy. Thoughts on the Game of Thrones finale? I can't speak today, guys. It's so warm. I think my tongue has started to melt. Thoughts on the Game of Thrones finale? I need to do some of those exercises that Carrie taught me in the singing video. Wee, wee, whoop, up, up. Thoughts on the Game of Thrones finale? I loved it. It was one of the best episodes of Game of Thrones yet. Donna said, will you see... Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. My mouth is not making the words I wanted to say. Will we get to see you in tights next, said Donna. No, is the answer to that. I do not own any running tights. I think they're not. I don't think they're even tights. They're kind of just like weird running tracksuit bottoms. But still, to that for me. Hi to the Tomato Daddies. Great names. Did you like San Antonio? Said Celeste. Yes, I did like San Antonio. It was great. Hi from South America. Hi, South America. How's your adventure going in Pokemon? I've collected about 20 Pokemon now. A lot of them are the same Pokemon. There's so many Drowsies everywhere. Drowsy? What are you going to be for Halloween this year? I have not thought about that yet. I think let's wait till at least the 1st of October before I start thinking about that. And I need to see if I get invited to a party. Though if not, I could just do some kind of baking video. Katie said, I have 10 Drowsies. Yeah, they're everywhere. They're so creepy as well. Out of all the Pokemon, I find Drowsies the creepiest. Jotalina said, please enable subscription. Yeah, I saw YouNow's changed again. I want to chat to YouNow before I do anything, because I don't want to break the account. Also, I'd really like it if you subscribe to me, you could also get Dan at the same time or something. I want to make it better for you guys. So, I don't know, watch this space. I'll see what I can do. I almost caught Pikachu and the app crashed. No! That happened to me. A Pidgeotto appeared and then it crashed. That's the risk we've got to take when going to battle with the Pokemons. Hello from Portugal. Hello, Trashiru. Are you thinking about doing a baking video? I am craving some baking, but not just yet. Maybe around Halloween. I like doing themed baking. And also, we just baked with Rosanna Pansino, which is out, I think it's out this Tuesday. So you can watch us baking on her channel. We were a bit more well-behaved than if it was in a Dan and Phil baking video. There was a bit less singing. But I still think it should be a fun video, because the food we actually make is delicious. I might actually make it again, just for fun. What's that channel? It's Rosanna Pansino. She does a show called Nerdy Nummies, where she makes video game themed baking treats. And they're so well made. She works so hard. Which you can tell with all of the food she makes. But yeah, what we make with her is delicious. What's your favourite fruit? Said Deanna Bateman. I think... Good question. If I am presented with a bowl of fruit, what would I most likely choose? Probably melon. Like a watermelon is one of my faves. Or a gala melon. I like melon, is the answer. What are you most excited for about Australia? Said Molly. I've been before when I was younger, and I don't remember it that well, so I'm just really excited to revisit all the places that I visited the first time and see some new places as well. I remember visiting a kangaroo park, and that was amazing, because you never get to see kangaroos here, obviously. So the nice wildlife and just being on a completely different side of the world that I would never be on. I'm excited about that. I think there'll be lots of beautiful places. Don't hug me, I'm scared, said Crisis. Is that a request, or are you talking about the show? Yeah, we reacted to that on the Fine Bros. Not my favourite episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. It was quite hard to react to. I think I talked about this last time. But I'm interested to see what happens next with the series, you know? I don't know what they're going to do. Leah just got here. What did you miss? Just a load of rambling, really. And me not being able to speak properly. My tongue's behaving again now. I won't think about it too much. I think if you think about what you are saying, then it makes it harder to speak, I guess. Green is not a creative colour. Have you done anything clumsy recently? I mean, I'm clumsy all the time, Noah. Oh, yeah, actually. I hate this coffee table. This coffee table is a instrument of pain. I want to show you my injury, but I don't want it to be too crotchy. Let's see how I get on. Look at that. Oh, wait. Look at that. That's one time. That was 2 days ago. And then that was last night. Just walked into it again and completely split my leg open. And I have a gigantic bruise there. Yes, I'm wearing shorts. So I want to get a new coffee table with soft edges. Maybe one made out of bubble wrap or something. Get well soon, said Amelia. I don't think that really warrants a get well soon, but thank you anyway. I'll survive with my knee scrape. Shin scrape. Andrea said, this is my first time watching you on YouNow. I usually miss it. Well, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming. Emza Wow said leg. My leg said Emza. Think if a leg could talk, it'd sound more like Emza. Just saying. Let's look at the number one fans. Oliver's still number one. Thank you, Oliver Dunn. Followed by Live Love Jelena. Joe Tolina's number 3 now. And then Sierra Damps and Danable Lester. That is such a great name. Is number 5. You all get a Goldine. Oliver gets the shiny one for being number 1. I just got here. Welcome. Loads of people are just arriving. Where have you all been? Have you been enjoying the sunshine? I mean, it's a pretty nice day outside. Don't blame you. And what else are you excited about Australia? Not the spiders. When I was in Australia last time, I was staying in the rainforest with my brother, and there was a giant spider like this big on the ceiling. So my brother's more scared of spiders than me, so I put a glass over the spider, and that was quite brave, because I'm quite scared of them too. And then my brother's like, have you got it? Have you got it? And I turned around to him and was like, yeah, of course I got it. I looked back, and the spider was just on my shoulder, so I was like, ah! And we did not sleep well that night, because I don't know where it went after I flinged it across the room. It was like a mouse with 8 legs. You can transfer Pokemon. Oh yeah, and they turn into candy. That sounds very sinister to me. What is Willow doing to those Pokemon? And they talk about that in the video. Your shirt suits you so much, said Fantrash01. Thanks, it's my New York City t-shirt. I've got just a load of items of clothing that just randomly say New York City on them. I don't know why. I guess I like New York City, and the buildings are cool. Hi, Sophie C and Lillian M. What are the people that are just, like, commenting nothing? Just names. Well, I saw it anyway. Are you typing in white? I think I'm actually paler than you, said Jasmine. That is impossible, Jasmine. I can't see that ever happening. I met you down in Milwaukee, said Live Love Jelena. It was nice to see you. I could see you in our picture. Oh, so many people with our pictures, the profile picture. Hi, Mel and Rebecca. How was your day, said Sophia. It was warm. I enjoyed going to the shops and buying loads of treats. This is kind of the bane of my life, though. I wish it worked. Oh my god, I just do this some more now. It's so satisfying! I don't know what's wrong with me. Is this horrible in everyone's earphones? I should stop doing this. Right. I quite like that noise. My ears! Okay, I've stopped. I just like how neatly it goes back together. I have issues. That was so loud, mate. Stop. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I always forget you're in earplugs. Earphones. Headphones. I love that noise, though, said Jessica. How's your houseplants? Well, you saw that in my Amazing Phil video, but I did burn that candle I got from Texas. And look at the mess it made. I don't think you're actually meant to burn those things. It's quite sad. It's like I murdered it. But it got wax all over my bedroom unit thing, which was annoying. My top fan, Lance, is here. Welcome back, Lance! Yeah, so that was the result. Kind of looks like some kind of weird satanic pentagram. Have you had nice evenings since you've been back? Yeah, I'm no longer jet lagged. That took a while. Just in time to go to Australia, where it's like 2 days ago there. No, it's like tomorrow. I don't know. So, yeah, played a lot of Doom. I've been watching Dan play Doom as well. I get this thing where I really like watching other people playing video games. Oh, that's nice, the lighting. I had my Mac on like full brightness. I was wondering why it looked so ugly. There we go. That's nicer. I really like watching people play video games, so I was just watching Dan play Doom, which was quite therapeutic because I knew where all the scary bits were coming, so he just went, ah! As he was being attacked by a gigantic cacodemon. Don't call yourself ugly. I was mainly calling the lighting ugly, but I wasn't saying I was ugly. But that's nice of you, thank you. It's my birthday! Happy birthday, Abby! Hope you have a lovely day. So I don't know what to do if it doesn't load. I just refresh it. Doom is scary. I know. It's such a good game, said Ms. Misfit. I know, I used to play it when I was younger. With my brother, I used to watch him play it. Because I was rubbish at first-person shooters. But I'm getting better. I think Fallout taught me the way. I really struggled with that, and then I got good at it. Have you listened to Hamilton? No, I don't like listening to musicals before I see them. I like to get the actual theatrical musical experience first, and then I will just, listen to the soundtrack every day. Hello, Christine! Name my cat, said Unicorn Butt. That's a big responsibility, naming a cat. Okay, first name that comes to mind. Well, the first thing that came to mind was Snowball, but what if it's not a white cat? I'll let the chat name the cat. Okay, the first name in the chat I see is Maggie. That's a nice name. Your cat is now called Maggie. I need a name for my hamster, said It's Lou. Is this now the pet naming service? Alright, okay, I'm going to choose one from the chat. Here we go. Your hamster is now called... There was just a name that wasn't there. Let me try again. 1, 2, 3. Stardust or Gabby. Well, Stardust Gabby. You can call it Stardust. That's a cool name for a hamster. It's like the ruler of all of the other hamsters. My name is Stardust. I'd watch an anime about a hamster called Stardust. Just finished Death Parade. It was a really good anime, actually. Very creative. Quite depressing and sad. Some really sad episodes. So if you're not feeling like you want to be an emotional wreck, I'd maybe leave it. But yeah, it was really great. I'm interested what they'd do next if they make another one, but I'd be happy if they didn't as well. It's too hot to function in England, said Shoshana, and it isn't natural. I know, I wish we had air conditioning in this land. Why, Queen Elizabeth? Yeah, we're all melting. I mean, you think I'd be used to it because I've been to Phoenix, but when we were in Phoenix, they had air conditioning, so I just got off the bus, was hit by the wall of heat, and then made my way through. I found a drowsy on your face, said Kyle. Catch it! Get a screenshot of me and the Pokemon together. Everyone should try and catch a Pokemon now and get it on my hand. Here we go. I'll give you 20 seconds to load it up and get the Pokemon on the screen. Let's see how many people can get a Pokemon. The rarest Pokemon wins. Here we go. Okay, there you go. I just realised people are going to Photoshop some weird things onto my hand now. But I know you guys. Canadice said some people call me Canada by accident. Oh, Candace. I said it wrong. I said Canada. Canada geese. Those were Canada geese in the Pokemon video. They're quite angry, Canada geese. I've been bitten by one of those at a place called Center Parks. I always remember that. My mum was like, we're going to Center Parks, and it sounded like this amazing place. We arrived, and a goose bit me on the hand. And then we all got a cold. Because there's so many people from all different parts of the world holidaying together in this giant biodome that it's just basically loads of people sneezing and getting ill. It was quite fun, though, as a kid. It's so hot in Arizona, I can't play Pokemon, said Phoenix in the Fire. Well, you are called Phoenix in the Fire, so you need to change your name to Polar Bear in the Ice. If Bob Pancakes is a Bulbasaur, what is Eliza, said Oliver. See, that would have a duh noise if this was a video. But I can't do noises. Bum 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 bum. My mum was once chased by a goose, said Emil. My grandparents used to have geese, and my brother had fluorescent orange hair, and I had pretty orange hair, so the geese would chase us as well. Geese do not like ginger people. I love Center Park, said Lovable Lester. Yeah, it's quite a fun place, a little holiday retreat. A goose ate my shoe. Did it really? I feel like people are making up goose stories now. Hi, Phil. I love you. Thanks, Haley, Fan Donalds. Get a fedora, Philly. Well, I've got one now, Elaine. It's my dad's birthday and he loves the emo goose, said Olive. Yeah, every so often someone that plays Crossy Road will come across the emo goose, which links to my Twitter, and they'll be like, who are you? Why is the goose linking to you? I quite enjoy that sometimes. If you didn't know, I am the goose in Crossy Road. the app. How many Pokemon do you have? I've got about 20 doodly memes, and I'm zazzed to play more. I don't want to overplay it, if you can overplay it. I know Felix said that he got past level 24 or something, and then it got a bit repetitive, so I'm taking it slow. I'm not going to go on any 24-mile hikes. Thanks for making me smile, said Barbara. Oh, thanks for making me smile with that comment, Barbara. Did you see Finding Dory, said Marnie, well and taught. No! There was 2 choices of movies, and we chose The Conjuring 2 instead of Finding Dory. So we didn't see it. I will watch it at some point. I don't think I'm going to see it at the cinema. I might wait till it's on Blu-ray. Seems like kind of a... I'm going to whack on Finding Dory. I don't feel like I need to see it at the cinema. Go see it, you silly. Okay, Peyton. It's adorable, OML. I'm going to watch it today, said Daily Weirdo. Take me with you on your phone, but don't film it, because that would be a breach of copyright, and you might get kicked out of the cinema. And it would be my fault. Thanks for making my day, said Andrea. No worries. That's nice. I just arrived, said Trisports Lester. Welcome to the show. What anime are you watching right now? I'm in a void of no anime. We tried watching Snow White with the red hair that Nanalu recommended today. That seems quite light-hearted. It's like an easygoing younow. There's new Food Wars, but I'm saving it till there's more episodes, because I hate it when I get to the end of an episode and I've got to wait a week. I'd rather wait for the whole show to be out. That's just what I do. Game of Thrones is too tough, though, because of spoilers. So I have to watch that week by week. You feeling alright, said Kira? Kira. Yes, I'm good, thank you, despite the giant hole in my leg. What's your favourite Pokemon, said Haley? Growlithe, I think. Did you go to Haru's for lunch? We didn't, Lena. We just got frappes instead. Haru's didn't serve any frappes. Hi, Darla. Did you get recognised at Baker Street? Yes, some people recognised us. They were lovely. They were in the queue to see Sherlock Holmes. And they saw us filming our little Pokemon adventure. I'm just sticking my tongue out at you guys and I didn't realise. That's sometimes my concentrating face. I'll just be like... I don't realise I'm doing it. I went there and I loved it. I haven't actually been to the museum. There was a huge queue out the door. It looked quite small. I don't know what it's like inside. Just refreshing the chat. What have we got up here? Hello, Liv. Welcome to the show. Meeting you in NC meant the world to me. Thank you, Laurie. It was lovely to meet you too. New York City misses you, said Naily, and that's why I'm wearing you. I'm wearing the buildings. I wonder if anyone's house is on any of these pictures. Maybe on that one. Maybe your house is in there. And I'm wearing your house. What's your favourite cereal? It bounces all over the place. I'm on Shreddies again, which is a classic day in the life of Dan and Phil. Had the gigantic Shreddies. I haven't had Shreddies in ages, so I was just fancying some Shreddies again. Iris said, Harry Styles is in my town. That's cool. Apparently he's in the next Christopher Nolan movie. That's a big deal. I was reading an interview with Christopher Nolan who was saying, I've not chosen Harry because he's Harry Styles. I've chosen him because he did a good audition and he's a good actor. So that's cool for him, because Christopher Nolan makes good movies, but also just to branch out into something completely different and see how it goes. It's a big acting job to get for your first acting job, though, isn't it? Dunkirk is what it's called. It's a war thing. I was reading about that. Because I was like, what's Nolan doing now? Wait, Harry Styles is in it? What's happening? Our water system broke and I can't use the toilet, said Musicalian. Oh no. You're going to have to dig a hole in the garden. Sorry for laughing. That sounds rubbish. Do you drink milk from the carton, said Keely? No, I don't. That's a bit gross if you share a house with someone and share milk. Are you excited about American Horror Story Season 6, said Varg. I think that was your name. Sorry, I probably just said that wrong. Yes, they've released a slight teaser, which is just a number 6. What does that mean? Nobody knows. A few people are thinking it might be about Satan, which would tick my spooky box. Quite scared of old Satan-y pops. Don't know why. Anything satanic, like satanic rituals, always scares me a little bit. Your voice sounds like puberty, said Itzeller. What does that mean? Did I squeak? That's embarrassing part of life when your voice is breaking. What's your opinions on bagged milk? We did see some bagged milk in Canada. An interesting way of storing the milk, I have to say. Nice phone case, is that new? Yes! I got sick of my changing colour one because it got really grubby and scratched. So I decided I just wanted a block colour, and this is very pleasing to the eye. It's kind of orangey red. So also I was getting annoyed because the changing colour one, if it was flat on the floor, it would just blend in with everything and look black, and I couldn't find it because all of this house is black. And all of the tour bus was black as well, so I got this bright red one. You have a new phone? Yeah, I got the white one. My black one, I smashed it twice, and then water got into the smash and it stopped working, so I had to get a new phone, annoyingly. I wanted to wait for the new iPhone, but it's not going to be out till, I think, October or something, so I couldn't wait, so I got this one instead. But I need to stop smashing things. I had the same phone. Phone twins with Amanda. I have arrived, said the mining hedge. Welcome to the show. I'm going to go catch a Pokemon on Baker Street. Lots of Rattatas, Cecile. Get your own Cumberrat. My last name is Kicking Woman, said Maria. That's a good surname. Dana the Duck said, hello, sweet child. How was your day? Pretty good. It was a strong 7 out of 10. Amazing Valerie said, Undertale soon? Yes, Undertale will come soon. Verity graduates tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good luck with graduating. Graduating in the UK was quite a weird day. Because everybody's parents are there, so it's slightly awkward because you've got to like drag your parents around university. And then you have to go pick up these robes, and there's a million people all getting their robes, and you're walking around in a robe, and then you've got to go shake someone's hand on stage in front of everyone when they read out your name. And I was scared I was going to trip over or have a sweaty hand. So, did I enjoy the day? Kind of. I enjoyed, like, partying with my friends afterwards and being like, yay, we're finished! But the actual graduation itself was mildly boring, because there's so many names to read out. But I hope you have a good graduation. I bet if you're in America, I bet your graduations are better, unless you're in Buffy, because then half of the campus gets eaten by a giant snake demon. Spoiler. Yeah, so that's a thing. What TV show do you miss? Oof. Buffy, of course. I always go back and watch that once every few years. Friends? I could do Friends again, you know. I'm not going to because it takes over your life. But it's a great show, guys. The Friends Blu-ray box set. They're pretty boring too, said Isabel. Oh, your graduations. I love Friends, said Lauren. Yeah, Friends is great. Who's your favourite? Phoebe, probably. American graduations are the worst, said Devin. Oh no. I don't want to put this person off that's graduating. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's have a look back at the top fans. Oliver is number 1 still. Macy Mon 10 is number 2. You can have a Charmander. Lance is back. Number 3, you can have a Squirtle. Olivia Sunday, number 4. Gonna throw a Rhyhorn at you. Sorry, Duck, I think. And Judgelina's number 5. You can have a Tiny Pikachu. That's kind of the best one, actually, Judgelina. You lucked out with that. Can't believe you named your Pokemon Bob, said Haley. I know. Just the first thing that came to my head was Bob, you know. More people on about pastel edits IRL. This might have to happen one day. I don't know how. What about Modern Family? I watched that for like 5 seasons, and then I started associating it with waking up early because we were watching it in the morning with breakfast. And that theme tune, like, kind of just reminded me of an alarm clock, which isn't the reason I stopped watching it. The reason I stopped watching it was because I ran out of episodes. But that theme tune did drive me a bit crazy. Florence just graduated. Yeah, I think school is out for everyone now in the UK. So, congrats on having a summer holiday. Sorry, Australia. I don't think any Australians are awake right now, but we have some exciting news with Tatanoff. Is any Australians here just watching me? Can't sleep? Maybe? Well, we're releasing some extra shows. Due to a lot of demand, we found out it was possible to put some more shows on. All in the same places, but if you're on different days, there's a couple of matinees as well. So if you check my tweet and go to danandphiltour.com at 10 a.m. tomorrow, there will be some new shows, so you can come see me and Dan in Australia if you missed out on the first round of tickets. Marlene said it's 3 a.m. in Australia and I'm awake. I'm from Australia, said Jess. Well, I hope to see some of you guys on the other side of the world next month. That'll be cool. Faye still has 1 week of school left. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hated that. My school did that. Everybody else would be broken up, and then I'd have to just endure another week. The last week of school was usually just watching Simpsons, which I could cope with. So many teachers would just show us The Simpsons, and we were just like, why are we at school right now? And then in German, we watched Run Lola Run, which was a movie which I actually loved, so that was worth it. It's a really weird and cool movie. 3 days left of school, said Reeve. Good luck, you can do this. Not long now. What have I missed, said Holly. Nearly the whole show, I'm going soon. Where have you been? Bean! Mr. Bean! I'm going to read a few more questions and I'm going to depart. Ellie almost killed their plant. Oh no! L. Or Ellie, I think it was L. Need to water them regularly. Help me name my Clefairy, said Katie. Charles. I was going to say Prince Charles, but I don't think that'll fit, so just Charles. Eleanor. You should play Inside on Dan and Phil Games. I've heard of Inside. That's made by the Limbo people. Aren't it? Isn't it? That would be cool. Elaine. I don't know if I'll play it on Dan and Phil Games or just play it just on my own. We'll see. The amazing guy said, hi, Phil! Hi! What's the best Pokemon you got? Probably the Eevee, I think. Dark Angel. And I cut my finger while watching you, said Abby. Oh no! Put a plaster on it! Or a band-aid. I just named my Clefairy Charles. Good work. Named after Prince Charles. I was hoping there'd be like a Nidoqueen at Buckingham Palace. That would be cool. See, Carrie B with one red crown is here. Welcome, royalty. Maybe you should call it Carrie B. This live show went so quick. I know! Time just flew by. Thank you all for coming, though. My phone's at 1% because of you. Gotta go, no hard feelings. Bye, Katie. Well, I'm leaving too, so it's okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some food and stuff. New videos on Dan and Phil Games and Amazing Phil. Dan's gonna work on one as well when he's better as well. So look forward to a Dan video on the horizon. Fine Bros apparently just put a new YouTuber to react with me in it, so maybe you could go watch that. Someone just tweeted and put into the chat as well. Thanks for coming, Maddie and Gabby. Who else came? Let's have a look. Collycraft. Who's going to cry? Don't cry. Lexi, who said Jon Snow. Am I right, ladies? Angelia. Hello. And goodbye at the same time. Risha. Jotalina. Lil Bright, Cassandra, Hannah, Danny, Alicia, Awkward Panda, Live Love Jelena, Olivia Sunday 7, Lance, Macy Mon, Oliver Dunn, Alyssa, 21 Dragon, Abby Flower, and Mary P. Thank you for coming. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.